It took Wren 3 full days to circle the same block 5 separate times. Each time she told herself she was just walking, just keeping warm, just passing by. But her eyes always flicked upward, toward the window above the record shop, where she remembered golden light spilling through faded curtains and the echo of a piano she could still hear if she stood still long enough. She didn't know what she expected. Maybe nothing. Maybe too much. Elliot hadn't chased her. He hadn't searched the streets, hadn't tried to become anything more than what he already was. That brief shelter from a storm, both literal and otherwise. But that was the hardest part. He'd left the door open, and not just the physical one. He hadn't made her feel like a charity case. He hadn't pried or pitied, and that quiet respect stuck with her longer than she'd ever admit. So on the 3rd night, just before the street lamps buzzed on, she returned to the alley across from his building. Not the doorstep. Not yet. She sat on the crate tucked behind the chain-link fence, legs drawn up, arms wrapped around herself. She could see the lights were on upstairs. From her pocket, she pulled the folded sheet music she'd found weeks ago, the one she rescued from the rain outside the arts center. It was still wrinkled, edges torn, notes faded. She didn't know how to read it properly anymore, but she traced the lines anyway, humming what she imagined it was meant to be. That's when she heard it. A soft clink. The window above had cracked open slightly. And then, music. Not a grand, sweeping performance. Something simple, something quiet. A tune made for one listener who wasn't sure if she deserved to be listening. Wren didn't move. Elliot didn't speak. He just played. The melody drifted through the alley like mist, delicate and sure. It wasn't a song she knew, but she recognized the language it spoke, the spaces between notes, the way his left hand resolved a phrase gently, like smoothing the edge of a tear. She could hear it. She could understand it. Not just with her ears, but with something older. Something deeper, which she could never forget.